let's begin. Let's see what's coming your way. And we do have the Magician and the Chariot in reverse. So might be a Cancer that we manifest. For some of you, maybe you might be manifesting some movement, right? Things, it has a sense of freedom, the Chariot. And the Page of Pentacles, an offer of freedom. Or compromising in order to get your freedom back. Let me see what's going on here. The Seven of Wands in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. Somebody is blocking a new cycle, breaking free from something that's can be the confinement, by the way, because we are all going through this pandemic and we are confined, and it has a sense of freedom and fighting for freedom or fighting to get things moving. And here you are upside down because things are not moving. Things are, you know, stagnant. And what do we want? Family and stability. 10 of Pentacles. That's what we want. That's what we need. And we simply get stagnation at this time. Let me see if I can shuffle this way. And we do have the Chariot with the Seven of Wands, fighting for some action, new beginnings, you name it, right? Let's have the last shuffle, the Chariot and the Five of Cups, and yet we feel guilty for wanting freedom, right? So let's see what's going on. Maybe somebody left and we feel we miss them. Five of Cups is also mine. I miss you like crazy energy. 10 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, and the World. So we are dealing with an ending over here. The World is upright. Thank God it's over. Every time I see the World upright, it gives me a sense of, at the end of the day, Aries, you'll be happy, right? Because it ends in your favor. But for now, we are in conflict with someone. 5 of Wands, we are also conflicted about what happiness should look like and what is, about family and children and husband and wife, a separation of some sort, emotional instability, and we are, but it's coming to an end in a positive way. That's a World. But let's see before we jump to conclusions there. Past energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and the mutual, of course. Let me see right now. You, your person, and mutual. And let's have the possible outcome. Bottom of the deck, the Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. We might be a little bit lost at this time. When we get major arcana, it's like the universe asking you to ask for guidance. You know, to have counseling. Every time we see the Star, it's all about counseling and aligning yourself with your divine purpose. So in this situation, somebody is really, right, guided towards spirituality and your way out of this situation. So Aries, what happened in the past? What do we have on your side? The Two of Swords in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. And it has this energy of you deciding to stay, even if the situation was unstable. Absolutely, you needed peace of mind and out of this connection. And yet, right, with the Six of Swords in reverse, is a decision to stay right where you are. In probably it's, you know, it has this energy of you stayed, or your departure was long overdue in some way, you know. Like energy was not, you know, extremely helpful. Things were not flowing. And I would even say tormented waters, right? And you thought about bailing out, but then probably you were unable to. And this is when things got conflictual and unhappy, right? There was no longer a happy home. Now this person of yours, they do have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. It has the energy of shame and it has the energy of falling out of a partnership. So somebody here probably kept going because of pride with the Six of Wands. Because partnership was important. Whatever you've built together, they didn't want to lose it with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, right? And they kept going as well, right? It has the energy of maybe giving up the fight, but not the assets and whatever you've built together. But then it happened, right? The Ace of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands. Again, instability, lack of passion, probably lack of sensuality, lack of physical touch. We have the Ace of Wands. We know, you know, it has a sense of attraction and playful and playfulness. But then Four of Wands in reverse, right? It became unstable, and a decision was needed, and the partnership kind of fell apart. This is how it feels, right? With a lot of conflict, a lot of unhappiness, probably assets involved or a separation of some sort. So where are we right now? Aries, we do have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Probably you are single and yet still bound to this situation. Eight of Swords, you know, the universe saying that maybe you see obstacles, but there are not as many as you think. For some of you might be waiting, or you see obstacles to your independence, financial independence. Maybe you wait on a decision of some sort. It has a sense of I can't move till I get my whatever package you expect, whatever things you expect that will make you independent. Somebody paying back their debts, or whatever this is, you are waiting, right, for the right moment, and you are bound to a decision that has to happen in order for you to be financially independent and finally break free from this person. Now here is this person of yours. They do have the Page of Swords and they have the Seven of Swords. So some food for thought. They are preparing a strategy right now. It's not one of the most honest ones. And the Page of Swords is the energy of a genius idea, but their idea is like kind of malefic in some way because it's connected to the Seven of Swords. So I don't know. We do have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We know it's the energy of a home, of assets, of things we've built together. And right now they are really trying to outsmart, right, the system or whatever is happening between the two of you so that they get some advantage of some sort, right? This is kind of like the intelligence used for bad things, right? Mutual energies between the two of you. We do have the High Priestess in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. Revelations, secrets coming out, you know, for this, I would say for the sake of everybody, because Five of Cups is the energy of healing and emotional distress. It has the energy of finally seeing the, you know, the situation. It is coming out of a very emotional time where we feel a lot of regret and guilt for what happened. But we are healing, and we are healing because of things that we find out. And can be secrets. We know High Priestess is about secrets, but mainly can also be about conversations. Probably you recently had conversations with this person, and slowly you see this for what this is, you know. And you know how it feels, the reading so far, Aries. It feels like you never really know someone till you separate from them, you know. This is how it feels strongly, right? It took an ending like this one, like the world in the overall energy, to see the extent of conflict, the lack of compatibility, the assets, the money, you know, how it's connected, the sense of security that was there at some point, and somebody is trying to take advantage and take the bigger side of it, right? I'm just saying, it looks like an ugly divorce over here. Well, energy is coming your way, or the outcome of this. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and the Six of Wands. It has the energy of you don't need to fight. Six of Wands is the energy of fighting, going to battle and winning. No need to fight. Everything is yours, right? Queen of Pentacles, we know it's all about abundance. It's about money, financial stability, everything. At the end of the day, you're going to take it. You don't need to go to battle for it, right? This person of yours, they do have the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. They want to make an offer of compromise, but we need to have a decent conversation, breaking the silence with the Five of Pentacles, I feel, because this is the energy coming their way, so they want to break that silence. And they do have an offer here. Might look small because it's an Ace of Pentacles, but it comes with, you know, a sense of separation, rejection, divorce, financial issues, but they want to make the first step. Mutual energies between the two of you, the Eight of Wands and the Five of Cups. Yes, both of you feeling regret for what happened, but kind of ready to move on, you know. Eight of Wands, it has a sense of quick shift in movement, breaking free. It has the energy of communication, speaking your mind, and Five of Cups, right? Moving away from whatever was burdening in this situation. Now, Aries, I'm not seeing love here. I am not seeing love. I'm seeing fight for money and strategies for money. But I'm also seeing happy endings, right? It will be in your favor. All this will be in your favor. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, and we know, right? I mean, she's a smart lady, the Queen of Pentacles. It has the energy of doing the right thing. It has the energy of method, right? It has the energy of nurturing something and coming from a place of honesty, you know? So it will. I'm not saying on their side. I you know, their energy is fully disorganized and all over the place, and I don't feel that they are advancing much. But on your side, I feel that things will fall into place for you. And I do love the Nine of Pentacles. You know, I'm pretty sure in your energy you start to feel a sense of independence, a sense of moving on, a sense of I'm self-sufficient. That's a Nine of Pentacles. I'm enough, you know. It's the energy of self-care and healing, the Nine of Pentacles. A sense of I am important, you know. I have to be well in order to carry on whatever mission you are here on this planet to accomplish, right? It's a beautiful energy. But it comes with restrictions. I know we are not there yet, but it is coming. With the Eight of Swords, right? And it's a beautiful energy now that we know, right? Because we might restrict ourselves and we see obstacles, but actually we, you know, it's the universe saying you can be courageous because you are enough, you know. Don't be scared to step out there and do what you need to do. For some of you, it's a very shameful situation, Aries. I don't know exactly where this shame, they have the shame energy on their side in the past, and you have it as energy coming your way. So some food for thought, whatever is shameful, you know, to be addressed in a very nurturing way, in a very open way, kind way, and see how this is an obstacle, right? To, I mean, coming to this happy ending, I would say quickly, because love is no longer here, Aries. I don't want to break the bad news, but we are not, you know, in a loving connection with this person. On the contrary, somebody is trying to take advantage of you here. Well, we're gonna go with the advice anyway, so let's see. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, so I feel that your soulmate is going to be different, and it will require for you to stretch a little bit more. We do have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and we do have codependency. What's going on? Energies all over the place. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. We do have unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and we do have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So Aries, I mean, you see what I see, right? So we have unrequited love and codependency. We are in a connection where love is no longer present, and actually we have to keep an open mind if we want to have a commitment with a real soulmate. Right? We need to keep manifesting this energy. We need to keep an open mind and keep the energies in the flow. And I feel you are guided, you know, kind of to a real soulmate connection, and kind of figure out how to deal with the codependency and the unrequited love that we have right now with somebody. Spiritual maturity. We do have keep an open mind and spiritual maturity, and it speaks to me about ascension. It speaks to me about awakening, right? And people being different, and people coming from different places, and it's the beauty of it, right? So keep an open mind and be mature about. I love this even more. We do have worthiness. So Aries, somebody here is actually guided to work on their self-esteem, on their confidence. Next move, next plan, spiritual maturity, finding your worthiness through spiritual maturity. It's a good approach, by the way. We do have connection, and we have calling in your soulmate, but we also have codependency. So you are in a codependent connection, and you need to look into it from a place of self-esteem, spiritual maturity, and forgiveness. We do have unrequited love with forgiveness. Bottom of the deck, love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. And guess what? It goes with worthiness and calling in your soulmate. Absolutely, Aries, you are guided here to manifest a soulmate connection, something that is, mature, where there is a spiritual bond and a sense of self-esteem, or your self-esteem has to be preserved and respected. I know. And whoever hurt you with unrequited love, we have to forgive them. It is one of the pillars of spirituality, right? So we do have fear. We need to surrender this one. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Fear. We do have acceptance. And I kind of feel it goes with worthiness, right? I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. We have purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So these are energies we need to put back into the flow. A sense of acceptance, a sense of purpose and service. Surrender, loneliness, and fear. You have two energies. I know that I'm never alone. So that's something you have to say yourself when you feel that anxiety kicking, right? Surrender your belief in scarcity, Aries. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The energy is all over the place, Aries. I don't know whose energy I picked up. But do not be afraid. You are never alone, right? You have fear of loneliness. No. We accept the situation and we live with a sense of purpose. And don't be afraid. You are enough. I don't know if we have somebody afraid to manifest a new connection because maybe we believe, Aries, you might be having this idea that you'll never have enough. General guidance, ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So if you are looking for answers, also you have to be aware and attentive in your environment. We do have assertiveness, right? We need to speak up. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested, yet there is also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. So it's about speaking up. Bottom of the deck, visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. So again, manifestation, right? There is manifestation. You are guided to manifest success in this one and really speak up. I feel over here we are in a connection where there is codependency and unrequited love, and you are actually guided to speak up, to end this, visualize success, and let go It's kind of like holding on to a connection just because we have financial security and a fear of loneliness. And these right there are the wrong reasons to stay in a connection, right? I'm just saying, love who you are. You have worthiness and love who you are. You are divine, you are delightful and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So that is a reminder to an Aries out there who lost a sense of home, right? And we are at home within ourselves, but that's another discussion for another time, right? Aries, you know I love you. I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to stay strong and safe, and come see me next time. Love you. Take care. Bye.